If you take Doom and mix it with Silent Hill, you get Total Chaos, a first-person survival horror game that was once a Doom 2 Total Conversion mod, and has now evolved into this full nightmare standalone title that any survival horror fan should try. It's available on PC and Game Pass, as well as PS5. It has an amazing atmosphere that feels oppressive and downright hellish, with music by Akira Yamaoka, known for his work on the Silent Hill series. You play as an unnamed Coast Guard responding to a distress call at Fort Oasis, a decaying, nightmarish island that was once a thriving mining colony. A true dungeon crawler with expansive maze-like maps. And one of the main complaints to this game being the levels are just too big with no real helpful maps. And I could see why. I was lost a few times myself, trying to find a lever or a key to progress, which is the main gameplay loop of this game. Find key, go through door, fight enemies, and solve puzzles, and then repeat. Simple, but it works. It does have a sanity mechanic, and you'll often see terrifying visions. And one part of the game, you'll be required to take these pills that takes away sanity points, causing the environment to change, letting you progress further after being stuck. It's a cool gimmick we've all seen before. I enjoyed the environmental puzzles. They were pretty clever, enough to keep my head scratching a few times, but nothing game-stopping though. It actually jump-scared me a few times with enemies jumping out from corners, often in groups, which can get difficult if you're not using a dodge and parry mechanic, important for surviving. There's also some noticeable jankiness that pulls away from some of the positives of the game. But since it's a Doom 2 mod, it makes this game kinda amazing. You'll encounter a multitude of enemies in the form of horrifying creatures such as brutes that can sprint at you or attack you with double hits, or spiders that can spit acid, all being extremely tough and relentless, forcing you to think on your feet and come up with different strategies to take them down, or bypass them completely. Like these things with a giant gator mouth on his head which you can throw a brick into to keep it occupied while you smash it with a wrench. One of the more terrifying encounters is with a creature that you can't turn your back on or it close the distance on you and kill you, which has been seen in horror games before, but it's always scary. And there's just enough enemy variety types to keep you from getting bored, which is always a sign of a good game. You can scavenge for resources to craft weapons, bandages, and other survival stuff. The inventory system is limited, but it takes a lot to fill up. It does remind me of Stalker's inventory system a lot, just a thing I noticed. All in all, I enjoyed the game's atmosphere, mechanics, scares, and puzzles with some gameplay left to be desired. It tackles all the survival horror tropes well enough, but it doesn't do anything new. And if you're able to get past some jankiness, I'd recommend this game to any survival horror fan. Well, that's it for the review. If you enjoyed it, please drop a like and maybe subscribe. See you on the next one.